you guys enjoy your whatever that is.
All right. Test.
Glad you listened in, everybody, this week. Tuned in. Yeah.
I sure hope you were on some jazz cabbage when you listen this week. It'll make it a lot better.
Hope so. Well, it's going to get even better.
Yeah.
Is Dean is going to pose his Ask an Idiot question, which I do not understand at all.
Okay.
So let's go through it. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hold on. Can I break the fourth wall here a minute and just let you? Our group chat before made me laugh so hard. Every week we discuss what we're going to talk about when we nail down the main segment, and then Brian mostly comes up with the first part of the show, and Dean's like, "Don't worry, I got it this week." And then there was a back and forth of Brian not understanding exactly what the question was. And then, so when Brian then later posts the outline, here's what we're going to do. Here's a rundown of the show. And then under the question of the week, it was labeled as Dean's weird question.
Weird question. What? You're a mean boy. That's what you are. You're a mean boy. You're a bully.
Weird question.
You're a bully. This is 21st century. I don't think we're allowed to do this and treat people like this, Brian. But I digress. Okay, so really what it comes down to is Meg and I were talking tonight, and we got to the subject of...
So there was an adult in the room. We've gotten that far. Okay. Okay.
And I was letting her know that how silly I've always felt when people say 2000s. Like, oh, back in the 2000s. I find that stupid.
Gen X Brian here from the Convincing Idiots podcast. If you're enjoying our show, tell a friend. And if you're not, well, tell two enemies.
I find like just the terminology 2003, 2008, I find it dumb. There should be, it sounds childish to me. So so my question of the week
2003? Like that when someone says 2003, that sounds weird.
Correct.
What would you call it?
And go into 2003 and even go up to like 2010, when you start changing that terminology 2000 to 20, like how do you guys say it, and how do you think it should, like how would you rather have it said, or are you fine with the silly 2000s part?
Like the decade. You're talking about 2000 to 2010.
Correct. Like when you in the future,
80s, 70s, 60s. Correct. Okay.
Like when you say, oh, back in 1901, you know, and then we say, back in 2001. I find that stupid. So I would prefer to call it like, you can call it the aughts. I like the aughts. The aughts is the aughts. The aughts. You can go 1901, like 1901. You go 2001, or is that too much of a mouthful? So there's the question.
Is that what aughts means?
Yeah, zero.
Aughts
is zero.
Okay.
So how do you guys say it? First of all, let's start there.
Well,
go ahead, Nick.
I say it like it's said by other humans. 2003, 2009, 2010, or 2010 is the crossover. You could say 2010.
Right.
You can also say 2020. When you're talking long form of the, back in, that was, 2020. Yeah, you don't. I don't say 20. I say 2024. 2010, I say both 2010 or 2010.
And you're okay with this?
2011, I say 2011 or 2011, really? But 2011.
Okay.
That's where it stops.
See, I find this silly.
12 sounds more natural.
Yeah, I find it all silly. Like I would much rather say 2001.
Not as silly as Brian finds your question.
I didn't know what the aughts. I'm like aughts. I'm like, is this a typo?
I didn't know what aughts was either.
You heard that term, aughts?
I thought you meant odds or something, and I was like, "What's that?" Yeah.
When we got home tonight, because we were at the brewery talking about this, when we got home tonight, we were watching Shawshank Redemption, and one of the old guys said 2001 or 1901. I'm like,
1901.
20
Yeah.
1 1901.
1901. Is that what he meant?
yeah, it's the
Wow.
aughts means zero. It's not a
Wow.
difficult concept, boys.
Hmm.
So are you so you guys, am I crazy on this? And where this bothers me, hearing
Yeah.
2003.
I say 2000. Like, Peyton was born in 2000, the year 2000. So I say she was
Okay.
born in 2000, not 20 20.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know
Okay.
what it would say. Go ahead.
Okay, that is the year that I find acceptable, because you're right. What do you say?
You call it 2000?
Right, 20 aughts. Yeah, so I get the year 2000.
If I said
after
20
that-
aughts to somebody, I would. If I got punched, I would be like, okay,
Like-
I get it.
What do you mean, like 20
I
aughts under the
understand.
sea? Like, what do you mean, like 29?
What year was your daughter born? 20 aughts.
20 aughts. I've
Like,
never heard that in my
like,
life.
what the fuck are you
Aughts
talking
is
about?
zeros?
Yeah.
Zeros or
Yeah.
zero?
Zeros.
Period.
Yeah,
Zeros,
so
plural.
like if somebody is saying, back in the teens, right? Back in the aughts, meaning 2000 O's, like 2001 through 9 is the aughts.
Is that like old English speak? Like, what is that? Aughts?
It is an old timey term. I mean, I never thought it was like that extreme to where like you two wouldn't have never heard of it. But
Yeah. Brian lived back then, doesn't even know what the fuck that means.
Nope. Nope. I have aughts patience with this fucking question.
okay, fine. The fuck it. Come on with it.
I had a stimulating question of the week.
Whatever.
All planned.
I thought it was an interesting topic, but fuck it. Fucking edit it out. I don't give a shit.
No, I mean, I see what you're. I mean, I think I'm with Nick in. I think when I get to the tens, I'm right. I mean, I think I'm with you. I mean, I tend to say 2010, 2012, 2020.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. It's from 2000 to 2009. That's what I tend to say. It's 20,
and then
2008, 2009.
So,
yeah.
Okay, so when you're whatever amount of years from now, you have to tell somebody about the first decade of the 21st century.
The early 2000s.
That's how you put it. Early 2000s.
Yeah, and then 2010 on is the 2010s.
Yeah.
The early
Okay.
2000s, and then the 2010s.
And then you have the teens.
The 2020s, and 2010s is the teens.
2010s is the teens.
Yes.
Yeah. 2010 to 2020.
Yep.
Because
correct.
like in the 1900s, somebody would probably have said
1900s. I would
no,
think, right?
but in the teens they would have said the teens, right?
The 19s, the 19s.
No, they would have said the 19 teens, but they would have said the teens.
The teens.
Yeah, like the 20s. Back in the 20s, back in the 30s, back in the teens. Or would they have said?
I don't know.
whatever?
I would refer to back in the teens.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
The teens sounds like you're talking about the youths, the teens.
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk about youths here.
Hmm.
I mean,
So Brian, you would refer to it as the 2010s as well, and then the 2020s.
2020s.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what would you refer to this segment as?
whatever.
A weird question.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, y'all look at. All I'm trying to get at is when you're looking at the verbiage of like zeros, how should it come across? Like,
What do you say? What do you say? From 2000s to 2009. What do you call it?
Those are the odds to me, or the turn of the century. I find
turn
it
of the century.
Call it turn of the century. I enjoy that.
Everybody, Gen X Brian with Millennial Nick and Zennial Dean. We need more people besides Nick's mom watching us. Give us a like and subscribe.
Oh, wait.